Good afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shaka. Take a look at my updated winter forecast here. You can see here for the month of November, looks like the Canadian SIPS is indicating a lot of warm relative to normal across much of the United States with some cool here up in southwest Canada. But I think this may be a little bit over warm because there will be shots of cool air that come into the north and eastern part of the United States that may cut this down somewhat, but overall has a good chance to end up warmer than normal. Here we are at 500 millibars. You can see the low heights up here across Canada, ridge over Alaska, but we can't get the ridge to connect, which will drive the cold air down to the United States. You can see here ridging again in the eastern part of the United States. Moving into December, things get more interesting as the models begin to diverge. The European weeklies are much colder in the east and warmer in the west. And you can see the Canadian SIPS, a lot of warm across the board with near normal or below normal temperatures in the west, but large scale warmth. Here we are, 500 millibars. Again, the ridging underneath while the low heights up remain or across the North Pole. You can see here Greenland, northern parts of Canada here at or below normal heights, while much of the North America regarding the height field is way above normal. So that's kind of interesting to see. I don't think December will be as warm as being forecasted by the particular model. January, kind of the same thing. Low heights across the north and then a lot of warmth across the part of the United States. Again, there's the height field pattern. All this ridging, almost like what we saw last winter, all this ridging was to the south instead of over the north. So we'll see if this flips around in the December forecast. Then here we are, February, not much change from the Canadian SIPS. Warmer south, cool stays up in Canada, and there's the height field as well. Looks pretty similar as we saw for the last couple of months. Now here's the CFSV2 here. Let me close this here. So this is for the sea surface temperature anomalies, December through February. You can see here this La Nina coming on here, being forecasted, but you can see a lot of warm water still around to help bridging, off the coast here, west and east coast. So, and there's the cool water up around Greenland, which could support lower heights. So very, very interesting winter coming up here. Usually with La Ninas, I'll show you at the end here. I have a nice little graphic on what you usually do see with La Nina winter, so make sure to watch to the end. Now here is the CFS4, the winter. It looks pretty similar. Cool across Canada, and then warmth across much of the United States here down below. And then finally here, I thought I had a couple more on, but I guess I didn't. But here's what you normally see in a La Nina pattern regarding the overall jet stream. You can see, again, cool air, you look at this here. You see where the cool air is being forecasted by the model. You get some cool air up here, but then you get this active jet stream, if you will, that comes in across here. You have warm weather down to the south of it. Some severe weather when they come together here, and active in the eastern part of the United States. So very, very interesting if this will exactly be the situation that unfolds for the winter. But again, that's being depicted by several of the models, so it's kind of a wait-and-see game. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.